thought I only had a couple more. Look at this. Tons and tons of handbags.
Hey guys, thanks so much for coming in for a video today. I really appreciate you being here for another handbag haul. I've been promising you a handbag haul for a while. I've accumulated a lot of different handbags today. But anyway, let me just start really quickly by saying that if you're new to the channel, you may want to subscribe because I do talk a lot about reselling luxury items, reselling on venues such as eBay, Poshmark, Amazon, Etsy. Luxury items, of course, do really well on Poshmark, but they do really well on eBay as well. So we're going to talk a little bit first about handbags, though I sell everything from clothing to hard goods, collectibles, and so forth. So be sure and hit that subscribe button. Today I am bringing you a handbag haul, so be sure and hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when I do bring you another handbag haul or a jewelry unjarring, jewelry unboxing, or when I take you with me on a ride-along to a thrift store or estate sales and so forth. I do have a ride-along in the works that I'm working on, and I'd like to upload that pretty soon. But I don't want you to miss anything. I also go live usually on weekends, but just spontaneously come in on a weeknight. So I'd like for you to be notified. And if you hit that bell right there next to the subscribe button, you'll get a notification as to when I'm going live so you can join me. All right, so the first thing I want to talk to you about is handbags in general, because I was going to do a what's in my bag not too long ago. That's another type of video I love to do, and that's usually to showcase a certain type of what's in my bag videos. Really were kind of a YouTube sensation a few years ago. I still enjoy watching them. I still enjoy doing them, not only because I'm kind of a nosy sort and I really want to see what people carry in their handbags, but I love to see what kind of handbag they're carrying, how they're utilizing it. So I was going to do one, but it kind of slipped away from me. So I was going to do them, but the time kind of slipped away from me, and I've already switched handbags 3 times. So the last time you saw me, when I hauled this one and switched into this one, this is a, what was it, Pietro Alessandro, I believe, and it is Italian leather. Let's see if you can see that label there. There you go. It does have the Goodwill sign. I hate when they mark them up like that, but they do that occasionally. But this bag, guys, it was fabulous. I used it for about 2 months or so, a month and a half. I absolutely loved it. I love the ruching on it. I love the wet kind of, I forgot what they call it. They call it polished? I think they call it polished leather in the description, because I did find a very similar one, but I think they were selling it new with tags for about $200 maybe, something like that. I forgot. But I only paid a few dollars for it. I forgot that too, but I know it was very cheap. So I usually wind up getting my bags for, I don't know, pretty cheap, $20 probably. I think $20 is what I paid for that pink Fendi back there, and that was brand new. That is brand new. That's up on my Poshmark store if anybody's interested. But yes, I just adore this bag. It has the ruching. It's incredible. Everything fits in here. I put books in here. I put everything in here. But it was the kind of bag, guys, that when I was going to do the other video, I was thinking of all of these analogies in my head. Analogies just kind of run through my head sometimes. But I was thinking about, the clingy boyfriend that just takes up all the space in the world. Like you put it down on a table or a chair and it just collapses and it takes up all that room. It just kind of engulfs you like a clingy boyfriend does with, with his attention and everything that you sometimes, have to take a break from, right? I did back when I had boyfriends, but yeah, that's so much of the analogy that's the analogy that came to mind, was a very, very clingy boyfriend that just takes up all that room, kind of like sucks the air right out of the room, when he enters. And that's kind of the way this bag was. It was absolutely very beautiful. I love it. It's utilitarian. It's gorgeous. But when you put it down on the table or you put it down on the sofa, it just took up all the room. And when I'm sharing a room, literally probably the size of the space around me right now with another woman, every little piece of real estate matters. So I quickly switched, well, not quickly, I did use it for about a month. Like I said, I love it. And I will use it again. I will use it probably when I travel as a suitcase because it's that big. It really is nice. So I switched to this one, and this one is also up on my Posh. And I had never heard of this one. I still don't know how to pronounce it right, so let me show it to you. I think it's Shushima or Ishima or something like that. Here's the label here, and one of my subscribers was kind enough to tell me that it was a very expensive brand, and they do indeed sell for about, I think, $150 or so. They're pretty expensive. There it is there. And it's a gorgeous brocade, I guess it's called, or tapestry. Yeah, like a tapestry. And then it's got kind of a little gold lurex, not quite lurex. Yeah, it does have a little lurex, a little gold lurex running through it, but it's a very subtle looking, metallic looking brilliance to it. It really is, and it's trimmed in leather, so it's got the closure in leather. It's got a nice strap, crossbody strap. It's got a big pocket in the back. I still have stuff in here because when I went to Chicago recently, even this one was going to be too big for me because I had to pare down to one bag, and so I was like, oh, I can't lift this. I can't put this in my Louis Vuitton some more, which is usually what I carry with me, and sometimes I carry the ebaY clutch to stick in there and then pull it out. But even that, I mean, I have a really big phone, and the ebaY clutch is wonderful. I do like it, but you really have to squeeze in that little phone, squeeze in that phone in that little case. So see, I had left a lot of my things in here. I didn't take my Louis Vuitton pouch and everything when I switched to yet another bag. But I do like this bag a lot. This is a really nice bag. It really worked for me well. I still have a lot of stuff in here though because I went ahead and switched to even another bag, and I was going to save this cute little bag to show you in this haul, but I decided to, and I was going to list it because it was brand new and it's so cute. These are made, I looked it up, I think they're made in Maine. It looks like it has some kind of I don't know, some kind of a Native American symbol there or something, symbol for deer or something. Do you see that? Erda. And I looked it up, and I believe it says in here where it's made. I'm not going to show them. It's not going to be a what's in my bag, so I'm not going to show you everything that's in it. Oh, over here in the back pocket. Erda of, is that M-E? Is that Minnesota or Maine? That's Maine, right? M-E? I don't know. I forget. ArrowAllLeather.com. Okay, so I switched to this bag. Got one tiny wallet. My phone fit perfectly. I really love this bag. I was going to show it to you in the haul, so I'm going to show it to you now, even though I'm using it, literally using it now. I have it switched back to a bigger bag. But look at that. It's trimmed in leather. Oh, this leather, my daughter was looking at, she says, Mom, there's like no difference between the tapestry here or this kind of carpety, I guess, fabric, and then all over here into the leather. It's like it feels the same, so velvety soft. And then it has a big pocket in the back, and that's where my phone fits. But my phone also fit here. It's got a really pretty, or lengthen the strap. I shortened it since it was, well, I wanted it to be like right here, you know, when I was, and then I got it at the Goodwill. Like I said, brand new condition. I think I paid $2 or $3 for it. Absolutely nothing. I paid absolutely nothing for it. And I really like it. I may go ahead and list it, or I may just keep it because this is like really a nice bag. I mean, it's so roomy. It really is. You wouldn't think. Let's go to a vintage bag. Who doesn't love their vintage bags? I know I do. Love this wristlet. It's by Philippe. These were really hot in the 70s. Maybe even through the 80s, I'm not too sure. But how's that? Can you see the label there? Philippe. Super cute. I will try to put all the names that I mentioned in the description for you. Look at that pocket in the front, guys. This is dead stock. And it's vintage. I can tell it's vintage because there's a little bit of wear on the, there's a little bit of discoloration there on the label, the Philippe label there. But no wear at all. And it's the prettiest red with gold. It's very disco to me. Looks very disco. So that's it there. Look, it's brand new. Isn't that great? I really love this. I think I paid 99 cents for this one. I think it's cute. Especially, there's something about the clutch, the 70s clutches that I adore. Here's another one. This is by $9. So I probably got it for about $3. This is Lauren Merkin. There, and really nice, clean Look at that pretty peach metallic too. That is really, really cute. I like that a lot. Super cute. Isn't that pretty? Kind of but maybe a snakeskin. And I believe it is real snakeskin. That is super, super pretty. Love this one. I was so excited with this one. I think I showed you a glimpse of this one when I did a Q&A about cleaning bags, but I adore this little mini. This is perfect. Not such a bulky case. I have a pretty bulky case, but it's really a good fit for the iPad. Really, really nice. I've never seen one like this, and this literally a mini brief, and I love the mini briefs. I just really, really like their style. You'll see in a minute. And everything about them. It's got the pocket in the back. It's got the tag. Not very worn. I mean, it's got a little discoloration, but I mean, when you see vintage coaches, they can get pretty nasty. And this one is just gotten softer and softer, and that's what people love about their vintage coaches, is that the leather was so well made, so thick and so fine that it just got better and better with wear. It really did. I mean, sure, maybe some of this color may have come off, but you can always polish that up. But as far as it tearing or cracking or anything, it just does not happen with these vintage coaches. I adore this little one. I love the way it opens. It has like a twist. You have to twist it off. Isn't that cute? I've never seen one like that. I've never ever seen one that opens and closes like that. I've seen the train cases, and I showed you one of those in my other hauls. Not the train, I forget what they call it, the Essex or something, or is that Dooney? I forget. I'm not that versed on all the names, guys. But I do know a beautiful vintage bag when I see it. And this is definitely one of them. I love this coach. All right. Then, as if that wasn't good enough, a few weeks later, I find myself a Longchamp. Now this one is not big enough for my laptop because mine's the Big Mac. Mine is the big, what's it called? Not the iMac, the MacBook. Mine's the big MacBook Pro, but my daughter's little 13-inch and other people's 15 inches, I think could fit in here very, very well. So I've never run into a, look, I have more. Oh, here's what I was looking for. Oh my goodness. I bought these blackout curtains for my daughter. Stuck it in here and I was like, where in the world did I leave that? Oh, and I even bought a little Stanley thermos. Oh, that's cool. A little tin thermos. That's for my other shops because I believe I got this for about $3, and that is a Longchamp, genuine Longchamp leather. I have not. I've run into the other. I forget what they call those little foldable bags. I don't know what they're called, but I'm always running into those. But I've never run into the leather one. And this one closes here and then it snaps here. And it's not missing the straps or anything, so that's nice. It doesn't really go with a strap. Just another mini briefcase. How cool is that when you go to that, that important interview or whatever, or you just want to take your little 13-inch laptop here or there? Oh my gosh, I just love it. I have not listed it. I haven't even researched it, but I believe it's vintage. And it is leather. It is. There's the Longchamp logo there, the little racehorse or whatever that is. Horse and rider there. Very, very fine leather too. Very good condition. Amazing condition, actually. Really good condition. And it's lined in some kind of a vinyl. Very clean, just a top handle. Love that. Oh, then I found another little vintage bag. I was thinking about Carla when I found this. Because Miss Carla over at Princess Casserole, her and I are supposed to do a collab very soon. Or collab, whatever you want to call it. My daughter was laughing at me because I said collab. But we're supposed to do a collaboration on handbags. So I think it's going to be on her channel. Please be sure. And like I said, subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when I do a new video. And I'll let you know when that particular video is coming up. But I found this beautiful handbag. This is brown leather, and it is all leather. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. What brand is this? I already forgot. It's been a while. But it's a good, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's the one that has the little mini purses with the chain. How cool is that? I mean, tell me these ladies didn't have the most impeccable taste. The designs of their handbags are amazing. I love them. This, I thought it was a Ferragamo. It looked very much like a Ferragamo style logo here, but it was not. It is a Resell that's on that little animal. Correct. And it says genuine leather as well. Very, very clean inside. I mean, you can't even tell it was used. Look at that beautiful gold chain. Look at that satin lining inside, or silk almost. It really looks like silk. Oh my gosh, I just adore it. Lots of compartments, very structured. Oh, this one has even a, look at the way it opens and closes too. It's got a really nice closure there. This one has an even better feature, guys. You can adjust this strap. This strap snaps. Is that the coolest thing you've ever seen? I think it's so cool. I love it. I mean, isn't that cool? I just adore it. I think it's so nice. I do like the top handle better. I think it just looks more, I don't know. I think it just looks more structured, more vintage. So they may not sell right away because, you know, collectors are looking for them, and it takes the right buyer to find it. But they're still out there, especially I think in the leather ones. And of course the exotics, if you can sell those. I used to sell them on Amazon. I mean, I used to sell them on Etsy and eBay. I think they're still allowed. If I'm not mistaken. I haven't had a croc up on eBay in a while, so I'm not sure. But, and I've sold them on Etsy as well. Small leather goods. No much here. Okay. Yes, this little coach. I don't know why I liked it. I don't know if it's for a cell phone. It almost looks like a cigarette case. But I just thought it was really cute, and I thought it would be nice for cards. I'll probably put this up on Posh. It was marked $5.99. So I got it for about $3. It's gold. It's got a front pocket and a back pocket. And I just think it's a good place to put, you know, your credit cards, your loyalty cards. Maybe if you're back into the small phones, which a lot of people really are back into their small phones, it would make a nice phone carrier as well. Or, you know, just if you only want to carry your card in your phone. Perfect. This is Coach. And nice lining too. I mean, I did put the price on it. Yeah. Oh, I've been talking to them about it too, but some of them are just, and every time I see it, guys, especially at the Goodwill, because I talked to another charity shop that does this, and they tell me straight up, we do it because we don't want people to change prices, and I know that's why they do it. But she was just really rude about it. She says, and nobody minds unless they're selling it on eBay. So I was like, I think people would mind if they open their purse and people can see their price. And she just looked at me, and some people are just, maybe they won't. I may be able to get this out though, guys. It's not that bad. And it's kind of like folded into that little seam there. So I'm really happy with it anyway. I think it's really nice. Brand new. Little Coach bag. I really like it. Okay, then this wallet is Hobo. It's just a green wallet. Also pretty good condition. Has a little bit of a smudge right here, but I don't know if that's makeup that I just put on it or what. And yeah, Hobo International. Really, these sell really well for me on Posh. Every time I have a Hobo bag or a Hobo wallet, and it seems like the wallets sell even faster than the handbags. Very nice compartment and very nice leather too. It doesn't look like it was used at all. See, I like this little slim wallet. If I were to switch back into a big wallet, which I just really just want to stay with the smaller ones because my purses get so weighted down, you know, that that's what I've been doing lately. That's why I switched into this cute little bag that I love. I don't know if I'm going to sell it. Okay, then here's a really cute wallet as well. Love the floral motif on this, the floral pattern. This was marked $6.99, so I got it for about $5. They did write the price on here too, but that's on plastic. I know. Okay, this is also Hobo International, and it's in really pretty condition as well. Good unused condition, I would say. I really like this. Now, this is the kind of wallet you would carry all by itself. You know, it's even got a place for your keys. I should give this to my mother. This is really pretty, but I probably won't because she cannot be without her big purses for sure. I'm just saying that because lots of times she's left her bags you know, like in the grocery cart and stuff. And we keep telling her, Mom, you should carry a small little utilitarian bag. Look, I thought I only had a couple more. Look at this. Tons and tons of handbags. Okay, this one. Is that the cutest little bag you've ever seen? I love it. I saw it. It reminded me totally of Bottega Veneta, Italian, that's known for their woven leather handbags and shoes. It's kind of like their signature design. But this one is by, oh, I can't wait to cut my hair, guys. I'm going to cut it again, but I don't want them to cut the back because I keep wanting to do, you know, the messy bun. And all of this comes down. I hate that. I don't, that's what it says. Neiman Marcus, made in Italy. Okay, and it's lined in kind of a faux leather, but this is all leather. I love it. It's so pretty. It's like a very, very faint gold. Beautiful tassels, big thick tassels, and then it has all of the tricolored metals, basically copper, yellow, gold, and silver. And then it's got the little woven chain that Chanel made so famous. But I do like it a lot, and it's long enough for a crossbody. All of these bags were pretty cheap. I don't think I spent even close to 10 on any of them. Now this one, I fell in love watching Makeup Zombie, because we all love Makeup Zombie and her jewelry videos, right? But she went on a ride along, and she was carrying a mini Louis Vuitton that's about this size. And I've seen the mini Louis Vuitton many times. I've often wanted to buy it, and I keep talking myself out of it because I just, you know, I just keep talking myself out of it. But I saw this one, and I was like, oh, that looks so cute. It looks like the size of that mini Louis. So I thought this was really, really cute. And when I picked it up, I thought maybe it was a Ralph Lauren, like a vintage Ralph Lauren, because Ralph Lauren made some really fabulous, and still does, but his signature variety is top quality leather. So I looked it up, but there's the brand there. I'll let you look at it, and then I'll try to read it. Okay. The brand is original number 65 Shurka or Gurkha. I think it's Gurkha bag. Yeah, because it's Ghurka, Gurkha bag. The tender, it says, and registered bag number 110. Apparently they make several sizes of this particular one, but I do like this doctor size, this doctor bag in this mini size, and this may be the bag I switch into until I switch into my summer white Murakami Courtney LV. But yeah, because I really want to try it out, see if I can use a bag like that. Because if I can't, I may just invest in that little mini Louis Vuitton Speedy. It's so cute, and anyway, I just love it. This is a mock croc. Short strap on it though, guys, so it would be definitely an 80s bag. See, it's got a really short strap, but it's cute. I mean, I just really like it, and it's a really nice, I think it's a, I have jewelry in here, guys. Yeah, I have a bag of jewelry in here. These are just bags that I'm collecting for my launch that I'm selling, that I'm going to start putting on Poshmark. And I used it to weigh it down a little bit because it looked like it was folded up for a little bit too long. So I wanted to get it back into its shape. And it looks like it's done nicely. Yeah, I think this is a, Valerie Stevens. Valerie Stevens, but it is genuine leather. Mock croc. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's so, so pretty. This is like a great bag for the evening out, for the office, for people who don't like to carry the big bulky bags. This is perfect. Big, big embossed croc leather. Can you guys see that? I really think this is a cute bag. And the chain is just gold. It's not interwoven with any leather or anything. It's super, super nice. I love it. All right, and this one, well, it still has the price on it or not? No, they didn't write on this one, but this one was really cheap too. I think I got it for about $3 or $4. Okay, then another brand I had to look up but I saw that they were selling for good prices as well. I think for about $80 to $100. And I got this one. It's marked $4.99. You can't see it, I know. Sorry about that. It's marked $4.99, so I paid about $3.99. And this is by Stash. And yeah, it does look like a place where you would want to put your stash. Look. That's the name there. It's also numbered, I guess. Very, very nice full grain leather there as well. Just a nice crossbody. I do like the way these crossbodies fit when they fit short right here. They're really perfect for when you do need quick access to your stuff. And you cut right there, kind of a natural cut there on the flap. I think it's excellent. I love it. So, yeah, another really good buy from the Goodwill. Most of these have all been from the Goodwill, haven't they? But I forgot to show you this one, and I've been talking about this one for a while. This is the one that I got from the auction, from the MSP auction show, from the lady that sold me the, I forgot her name now because it's been a while. It's been a while, and I'm sorry. So I know she's a subscriber, so if you are watching the channel, I'm sorry. I apologize. Please be sure and tell me it was you because I'd love to acknowledge you again next time. But she sold me 2 bags. The other one was not leather, so I'm going to go ahead and I may just redonate that one. I don't even think I'm going to sell it because I don't really sell too many bags that are not leather unless they're, you know, like a vegan brand or something like Stella McCartney or something. But so I'm going to redonate that other one. It was a Liz Claiborne. But I got this at Anye or whatever. I don't know. Everybody pronounces it different. So somebody told me once how to pronounce it. You want to tell me again? Go ahead and do it. But I love the style of this because it reminds me of a little Hermes Kelly. I don't know why. It just does. And it is a full leather bag. It's just a really plain black leather. No strap or anything. But it's very nice. High polished leather. Very good condition. On the inside, it was super clean. And I just love it. I think it's so cute. It really, really is nice. Just a nice little top handle bag. Very proper and ladylike. And I may put this up on Posh or eBay as well. Both. It's just really, really nice. So I got this in her auction. I forgot exactly how much I paid for everything, but I got a really good deal on everything that I got from her at that auction because I got the bags, I got jewelry, I got a coffee pot. I got a potpourri of stuff, but I had my eye on this bag when she pulled it out. Look at the little tapered edge as well. When she pulled it out as one of the bags, and it has feet too, I was like, I have to have that. I think that is just so, so cute. Very, very Hermes-esque. All right, so I got that. And then I showed you this in my ride-along, guys. And we're going to talk about Dooney's in just a minute as well. Because I got this. She had it for $19. They had it for $19. And as you may have seen in my ride-along, I said I was going to ask them to reduce the price because it didn't have a strap. But I have at least 4 other Dooneys with interchangeable straps. So that's not a problem. I will have a strap for this. No problem at all. I was in love with the fact about the condition. And with Dooney's, condition is everything. With vintage Dooney's, condition is everything. So I definitely got it for $14.99. I love this one too. There's something about the mini bag, the mini briefs, that I just adore. I think they're so pretty and so structured and so timeless. I love the brief. The mini briefs in all handbags. There's just something about them that I think are classic. I just don't think they go out of style. I think I've told you a few times the story of my dad's cousin. My dad's cousin came to see my dad in the hospital, and she was carrying this one. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. And this was only about 4 years ago, and this bag was the it bag. These bags were the it bags back in the 90s, right? So she was carrying, and it just looked so beautiful. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. So I bought one, I believe on eBay, but I wound up selling it because it was green and it wasn't the color that she had. She had a black or a blue. So I really wanted a dark, a more neutral color. So I found this one and I just fell in love with it. It was so fabulous. I love it. And like I said, it's in great condition. These are one of the rare bags. These are one of the rare bags. You'll see the doctor bag a lot. You may not see it in the Speedy Dr. Bag or whatever. You may see that quite a bit. You'll hardly ever find it in great condition. You may find it in the, I forget what the taupe color was called. But the taupe and brown trim is very, very classic and also really hard to find. Now, then there's the solid colors. Those are also very hard to find. So when you run into a Dooney, make sure that you know what you're going to price it at, that you do some research on it. Look how good condition this is. Because you will be surprised at how high some of them can go. At the listing challenge in the Chick Pickers channel, and we were gabbing in the chat, and one of the members of the panel, Todd, the silver-haired stacker, I believe he's called, he mentioned that he was going to list a Dooney, and I did not ask him. I should have. I regret not asking him because I really would have loved to have bought the set. He sold a set that he bought, or I would have at least advised him to price it higher, because he had a mini bag. It was a little bit bigger than this, and it had the big logo, the big duck face logo. Those are extremely rare, extremely, extremely rare. I just saw one. I know that I sold one that was in horrific condition, and I still got $100 for it about 3 years ago. And I saw one. He said he didn't see one just like it, but after everything occurred, of course, hindsight is 20/20. I looked on Poshmark, and they were selling a red one. Red is also even more rare. So you start stacking up all of those elements of rarity, the color, the condition, the style, and you start incrementing the price that you're going to garner for that item. So I saw it in red, and they were selling it for $250. And he sold his entire set, which was a mini bag, a little bit bigger than this, a mini key ring, a coin purse with the big logo, big face logo, a key fob, and a wallet. The entire set, 4 pieces, for $74. He was kicking himself, and I don't blame him, but we've all done it. I know I've done it. I've done it with video games. I've put a video game up there thinking, oh, $20, I'm happy. And then I go and check, and everybody's selling that same video game for $80. So we've all done that kind of mistake. But I'm just here to help you when you do run into a Dooney and you've verified that it's in good condition, you've verified it's not a fake. Make sure that you look to see how rare it is, because even like this one here, this is a crossbody, but we have actually been able to take the straps, because they're removable, and you can actually use it as a mini backpack. And then it's also looped there, belt loop here to stick a belt in and wear it as a kind of like a fanny pack. So these are rare. Now I won't sell this one because I got this one for my daughter. Well, I got it to resell, but she fell in love with it. So things like this are extremely rare. The set that he had was extremely, extremely rare because of the big head logo. It was also in the classic taupe and brown trim, which is also very rare nowadays. That was one of the very first ones, but the ones that we find even in classic Dr. Bag styles are in horrific condition. They're either bent, and once they're bent, you can rarely get them back together. They're either bent, they're dry, they're horrific inside with ink stains and whatnot. And this one appeared to be in mint condition. The red one that I saw on Posh appeared to be brand new. I think it may have even had tags. I'm not sure, because there are sites dedicated to Dooneys. There are blogs and sites that are dedicated to Dooneys. Now, I'm not talking about the canvas Dooney. I'm not talking about the newer Dooneys. I'm not talking about the Dooneys that are made in China now, or the ones with the multicolor. Those have their own following, but they do not garner the money that the classic all-weather leather vintage Dooney garners. But again, you must consider condition. You must consider color. You must consider style. And if you don't find yours, know yours is rare and price it high. So that's my rant about Dooneys. I sure wish I would have bought that set, because I could have probably sold a couple of the pieces to pay for the entire other pieces, because I don't think I would have really cared about the wallet or the key fob, but I would have loved to have had that little mini coin bag and coin purse, and that little mini crossbody with that big head logo that is so, so rare. But he learned a lesson. We all learned a lesson, I guess. We all do. We all make the mistakes, right? Nobody's perfect in this resale element as much. There's always something to learn And I think that's why I put on some of these videos. I learn through them with my comments that you leave me. I hope that I can impart a little bit of my knowledge and that you can find it useful. So anyway, we all learn something new all the time. We all make mistakes. We learn from our mistakes. That just happens. We're all going to undersell. I've done it 1,000 times on Posh too. You know, I get used to a certain price point for, let's say, Lululemon bottoms and tops, and I'll price something at that price. I think one time I did a tennis skirt that I think I priced it at like $48. It sold within a couple of minutes, and then I realized they were selling those skirts. They're rare, so they were selling those skirts for an average of $80. Same thing with those earrings that I sold quickly, the Alexis Bertar earrings. Never heard of the brand. Someone told me too, and I didn't. Even then, I didn't even take it to heed. I could have researched and realized that those earrings are actually selling more in the $40 range, where I let them go in for about $18. So we do that, but that's just my little information video on my handbag haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can learn something about listing your bags, about searching for your bags when you come upon a vintage bag, when you come upon a vintage Dooney. Know what you're looking at. Always look for condition, as I said, first and foremost, after you've realized that it's not a fake, because they were highly faked. But usually I think it's mostly the Doctor bag that's extremely faked. But other bags were faked as well. I think some of their bigger crossbodies were. But most definitely come back for another video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to do my Q&A very shortly. You may see me in the same blouse, because I really want to try to get some videos up this week. And I do also have a sales video coming up to you. So come back and see me really soon. Don't forget to like the video before you go, if you didn't get a chance to do it as soon as you walk in the door. And I ask that you do that because I don't want you to forget. So thank you so much for everything. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye.